people want so badly to just jump right onto the stage. There's so much that happens before you jump onto the stage. And actually, the most impactful work that speakers do doesn't happen on the stage.
Wait! Wait! No!
And I think too, when you share community in a true sense of like inviting people in, then people feel like their garbage is welcome, like their stuff is welcome here, you know, because it's like if you're pretending like you're not broken in some sense, then people's brokenness doesn't have a place in your relationship, and it should, because it's life, you know.
Yeah, no, it's a trade-off. Yeah. But so is leadership.
Yeah, and it's worth it.
I think it is too. I think it is too. I was blown away by how many people, in sharing kind of what I've been going through, responded not with like, I mean, 90% were responding like you would expect, like maybe Ukraine for you, but there was like a 10% that responded with like, I'm going through something so difficult and you don't understand what it means to just know that I'm not alone. And they were all different things. They weren't all tumors, they weren't all brain tumors, they were all different things. And again, it was that reminder, I'm like, okay, like there is meaning for this, and even if it's just for that 10%, then maybe I'm really
10% is huge.
like maybe I'm speaking to the 10%.
Yeah.
You know?
Jenna, you're so good at vlogging already. You
Can I
guys.
be a vlogger? Do you feel pressure to do your hair every day?
Yes. Well, the days that we vlog, so like full transparency, days that we vlog are like the only days I do my hair or my makeup.
Oh, see, that would be a
edit.
deal breaker for me, because I'd be like once a week.
Oh my gosh.
Here I am.
But see, that's you though.
Yeah.
That's what needs to go in the vlog. That would be the reason to vlog.
Yeah.
I think you'd be great at it.
Oh, I know.
That should be a gift. We need to turn that into a gift.
Just creepy. Make it be a Facebook ad.
Probably convert.
Do you need help?
Are you struggling? Yeah.
You checking in on work stuff?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's tough. So when you're at a conference like this, you find yourself so immersed in 100% here, and you need to be 100% here, but life is also happening like outside. And so I just need to do a quick check-in on Rising Tide, just make sure. Let's see what's going on. So we're getting ready to set up our registration page for Rising Tide to gate the Facebook group, and have everyone that joins that Facebook group to Can Value kind of register and understand our values, understand what we're really about. So that's super exciting. The team is finalizing the design right now and pushing it. Let's see. The hard part is I only have 2 days left. So I'm essentially here. I'm here today, tomorrow, Wednesday. We get on a plane, we go to San Francisco and on Wednesday afternoon. And then I've got Thursday, Friday in the office, and I'm out until the new year. It's crazy. So it's also kind of a race to get a lot of these things done as quickly as possible, and a little uncertainty around when it'll happen. There are a lot of creatives that want to get into speaking and want to get into teaching and creating content. And I have a couple friends that have come up to me over the course of the last couple hours and have asked like, hey, you're doing a keynote, you did a keynote last year, like how do you get into that? How do you start to progress in that way? And one of the biggest pieces of advice that I think people don't often give to other creatives that want to continue to move into a space of teaching and of speaking is to define an area that you're very passionate about, become the expert in that arena, and then work your way up. Start by teaching in a small setting. Start by raising your hand to give a small breakout session at a conference, or to host your own webinar, or to demonstrate your expertise in a field, and build a platform around that. Provide value. Show that you know what you're talking about, and continue to grow and grow and grow. Like people want so badly to just jump right onto the stage. There's so much that happens before you jump onto the stage. And actually, the most impactful work that speakers do doesn't happen on the stage. It happens before, it happens after. It happens in the conversations when they're walking around the conference room and somebody asks them a question or just needs help and support. And what's really powerful, and something that I see a lot here with speakers and at really good conferences, are the people who, they'll go up and they'll talk and they'll do their thing. They'll do a Q&A or they'll give a keynote presentation. But they're really there for the 1, 2, 3 hours after that talk, when they're just meeting with people, when they are connecting, when they're sharing specific advice, and they won't leave the room until every single person's been talked to. And I think that there is something to be said for that. And so as people are looking to grow and looking to scale and looking to kind of climb that, theoretical ladder, it's so important to remember why you're doing it and who you're doing it for. It's not about being on a stage. It's about one life that you're going to impact because of the talk you're going to give, or one person you're going to meet and you're going to be able to change the trajectory of their business, right? I think that it's so easy to get lost in this idea of the stage, this idea of having a platform, when really all of us should be building platforms and bringing other people onto them and growing together.
What do you say to the person that thinks that this space is overcrowded?
Oh, no such thing. There's room for you. There's room for everybody. I think that it is a huge cop-out to be like, the world doesn't need another speaker. The world doesn't need another photographer. The world doesn't need another podcast. I remember when someone said that to a friend of mine. And so it's like, in any of those fields, that's just not true. You're different. You're going to bring a unique perspective. You're going to bring a very different background or outlook or set of skills to the table. And if you can capitalize on that and you can bring that forward and use that to benefit others and use that to impact other people and help them to do the same thing, there's more than enough room. There's more than enough people that need and will be benefited from your efforts. Up to the show lounge and just finalize my talk, so I can just enjoy tonight.
Yeah, like the same.
I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah. I never know. Okay. You let me know how that works. I will. Ready? I will. Could I steal since I have 10% still? Well, 20% now. What is this place called? Does anyone know the name of the restaurant? No? Okay, it's a
Pollo
bar.
Loco Taco.
Yeah. We are on our way to the first official dinner of the conference. We had a little fun welcome party last night, but this is the first official dinner of the conference. We're all going to go together. The theme is Fiesta, and it should be really fun. We're heading to this place. We're going to have dinner. We're going to connect with people, hang out, and then last time there was dancing. But no, don't get too excited,
Plot
Kent.
twist.
Please.
Plot twist.
Please unleash
It
Kent on the
was
dance
line
floor.
dancing.
Oh.
Kent, have you ever line danced?
No. Can't say I have.
Okay, grab his bicep. Look at this. Go, Hope, go. Sheesh. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, one more. One,
Not in person.
Okay.
Yay! Sorry, we just couldn't let a photo like that go unlit, you know?
So you would say it was lit?
I would say it was lit. I'd say it was lit. Was it lit? 10 out of 10 lit.
Was that lit?
So lit.